Leo, welcome. This is the Tana Tarot Zodiac channel. These cards are really dark. Can you see that, Leo? That's you. This is the Tana Tarot Zodiac channel, and we're switching it up this week. This is going to be all about your month of December, okay? I did all the shuffling and creating of the stacks off camera. It was a lot. And then randomly placed zodiac cards on top of each stack. So this is your stack, Leo. Let me go ahead and lay out the cards, and let's find out and see what your December is going to look like. We have sensitivity. We have peace. We have the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. And we have the door open, and the dogs are in. Let me go close the door. I'm freezing. Why didn't you close the door when you came in, fluffy puppy? Aha. Because I don't have opposable thumbs, Mommy. I get it. Okay, Leo. Let's look at the cards. Sensitivity. The frequency of sensitivity helps us open to a world of subtlety and detail while anchoring in a structural foundation, thus supporting us to become more fully multidimensional. Yeah, kind of wordy, but I get it. I feel like being open to other people, their feelings, knowing that they have their own set of wants and needs and desires, really helps to open us up. Because if we never consider other people, other than what we want from them, what we can expect from them, then we're really missing out on a whole beautiful side of life. I'm extremely sensitive, and while it can become overwhelming, especially like in large groups, I would rather be that way than not have an understanding of the importance of other people's experience. Okay? So sensitivity is important to you, whether, let's see how it plays out. You're kind of, Leos are fiery, you're bold, but I'd say you could be very sensitive, but maybe you've been hiding it. But let's see. And then we have Irene, peace. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. So in December, if you are trying to make something happen and you're worried about it or scared for it, the message here is there's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. We have the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. Peace, sensitivity, and peace, and love, and intuition. Here's the deal. I feel like there's someone. I feel like sensitivity is something that you are opening up to. And here's the deal. I already said this. It's not that you didn't have it. It's that you were repressing your feelings, so it was like, since your feelings were so suppressed, because maybe you were afraid to show them or unable to due to this is how your parents were, or maybe you shut down at one point and didn't know how to open back up. I don't know. But when you're shut down and you're not experiencing your own feelings, your own emotions, your own needs, when you're not nurturing yourself, it's going to be really hard to open up to someone else. and understand their wants and their needs. Hell, you're not even meeting your own. You know what I mean by repressing all your feelings? That can lead to sickness and disease too, so. But I feel like you're opening up. Okay? And with this Ace of Cups, I feel like you are opening up to love. The Ace of Cups is a gift of love. And I love this card. It looks like it's a gift of love from your spirit guides, from your angels, from God. This is the gift of your heart chakra opening. Your heart is melting. It's been frozen. It's been repressed. But it's melting. And it's opening up. And it's bountiful. And it's full. So when you repressed all your feelings, of course you couldn't love yourself. You didn't really know how to love someone else because you had shut down. Or maybe you knew, but you were unable to. But I see this as the opening of your heart chakra, the unfreezing of your heart. These emotions all flooding back in. Okay, this may be something that is already happening, and in December you're working through this. You're still working on it. I don't think this is something that happens in one day and then all of a sudden you're like, la, I can love again. No, I think this is going to be a process. I feel like your emotions have been frozen for quite a while. Okay? And I feel like this can be very scary. I don't think this opening up of your heart chakra, this unfreezing of your heart, this opening up to feeling your own emotions and understanding that other people go through this same thing, and how can you connect and bridge that gap with anyone, or maybe even with a specific person that you've lost out on or that you've always wanted but were afraid to approach. That's a process. That's going to take a minute. That's going to take quite a while for you to figure all this out. With the High Priestess, I feel like this card is telling us it's time for you to trust. I think when you shut down, you don't trust anymore. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust other people. You don't trust whatever your version of the divine is. You don't trust. If you're religious, you don't really even trust your God. You can't let go and let God. You had to control things so much that you shut down. So I see this as you not only opening up to love, but beginning to open up to trust. Trusting yourself to be okay with having these feelings. Trusting other people, knowing that interactions may end up in pain or loss, but accepting that, because that's what it's all about, right? The future is promised to no one. We can't control how things turn out. We can't say. It's a mystery. And so I feel like this is you getting closer to and opening up to your higher power. Wowzy, you're going through a lot, Leo. You're opening up your heart, and you're opening up like your third eye chakra and your crown chakra in order to create some type of level of trust in a higher power, in source. Even if you're not religious or even horribly spiritual, in your higher self, your better self, your freer self, your source self, your self that comes from love. Because if nothing else exists, love does. Love is real. And you've been hiding it and denying it and repressing it and freezing it. In December, with the Chariot, dude, man, ma'am, I see you taking off like wildfire. Okay? I think this is going to be a scary, beautiful, exciting, enlightening ride. And I think you're in it. You're in it to win it. And you're learning how to open up, how to let go. And you're like, I never knew it could be so freeing. And you're scared. And maybe you will reach out to someone else. Maybe there is a specific person that caused you to do this introspection and realize, my God, I was so sensitive. And when I got hurt, I shut down. I froze. And it's caused me to miss out on a lot. It's like you've been living a black and white life, and now, starting in December, you're going to start to live in color. Okay? But the final message for December, Leo, as crazy as a ride as it may be, as frightening as it may be, as challenging, you're going to find peace, and a kind of peace that you never thought you could, because you're going to let go. You're going to let shit happen. You're going to trust in divine timing. There's no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. That's your December. And it's very fitting that it ends with the Chariot. We have the epiphany, we have the realization, we have some work in December, and then we have you taking off into the new year on your Chariot. You go. Lovely. This is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining. Thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next week, Leo. Bye-bye.